What's up, you guys? I'm Juliet, the Scorpion Goddess, and this is Tarot of the Week, where I break down a weekly collective tarot reading. So take what resonates, leave what does not for somebody else. This is a generalized reading for the week of January 23rd to January 29th. So stay tuned to hear the messages you gotta hear. What's going on, you guys? All right, so we just had that new moon in Aquarius, and this was finally the first new moon of 2023. And even the last couple of months where there were no retrogrades, besides Uranus, but that's pretty much going direct. And so we're finally having what we want to have happen move forward. So we're going to start seeing speed and momentum really start to, flourish throughout this week, which is going to be really great. We have Venus, the planet of love, moving into Pisces, where it's exalted at. So this is an amazing placement, and Uranus will be moving direct as well. So we can start seeing some movement with some, sudden changes and surprises to really progressively move forward. And it's Aquarius season. So if you guys haven't watched I'm going to move this way, your Aquarius Tarotscopes, definitely watch these. I did it based on the elements again, so it's started with the air signs because it's air season, right? And then we move into water, then fire, and then earth. Timestamps are pinned down below. And follow me on my social media platforms to get daily updates of card of the day, which is a once a day, 1 hour, minute, quick collective reading. And then I tweet about a bunch of random crap. Really has to do with like tarot and astrology related. So anyways, yeah. If you're new here, please subscribe because it helps my channel grow, and I have a goal to meet, and I need your help to meet that goal by subscribing and liking this video. Help me help you with these intuitive readings. Now, we're going to use a Modern Witch deck. What? We're going to use some Modern Witch tarot deck. Okay? Just because Mercury retrograde's over doesn't mean it's still not here. We got that post shadow, okay? And then we're going to be ending with, I'm going to pull some oracle cards with the angels. See what I mean? The angels and ancestors cards. So with that being said, we are going to get into this reading. So we're going to connect, and we're going to see some guidance, advice, messages, things that we can really connect with. For the people that are here now, messages that they need to hear for this week. All right, so we have the Hierophant. Hierophant really talks about changes and having a new way of going about things. I really feel that this week people are going to have a new way that they view things, and this could be in a spiritual sense, and this can also have to do with how they view themselves. I see you guys seeing things with a different perspective. Like I see this change and the shift of how you view yourself, how you view the world, how you view society. There's gonna be maybe a question asked to you, or somebody who you look up to, or maybe you don't realize you look up to them, but there's going to be something that's going to give you a different perspective on how you view things. And this is you're going to be very engaged in listening to whatever this is. For some of you, this could be, content creators, mindfulness people who post things. This could be, again, a spiritual thing. So this could be if you're a witch as well, and you're listening to somebody like me, or, if you're a religious person, you may speak to, like, I don't know, the priest or the rabbi. There just may be some kind of message or something that's just told to you, and it's going to give you a different way of viewing things that you always have. It doesn't have to be a spiritual thing or a religious thing, but it's something that has to do with how you view humanity, society. There's going to be something different about that. And it's standing out very powerful, and it's going to make you feel differently about yourself. It's going to, there's going to be things that are going to be viewed just completely differently. And when it happens, you're going to know, because you're going to be like, oh, Damn. Right? Ace of Wands. This is new opportunities happening. And it could be when we have this shift of mindset of how we view things. Sorry. But when we have this shift of mindset and how we view things, it's going to, it's like energy can never be destroyed. So when you change something, or when something is given to you where you're just like, it moves the energy into something different, and it opens that opportunity. I also see that this week is going to be very busy and exciting, okay? And when I say busy, I don't mean you guys are going to be running yourselves dry and run around like a chicken with its head cut off. I mean, there's going to be a lot of movement. Some of you getting into a new exercise. Some of you also getting into new foods and changing the way you eat. I see people being more conscious and aware of the foods that they're eating, and you're going to be making more home foods, like homemade things. You're going to be getting more creative with that. There's something with the hands that are standing out too. Busy hands are happy hands. That's what I'm hearing. Busy hands are happy hands. Alrighty then. Let's see. What else is happening this week? Got the Page of Pentacles. Okay? Page of Pentacles. So we got an ace and a page. So this is bringing in with this new opportunity. There's going to be something brand new. You're going to have new values. I think with whatever the hell this thing is that's going to be changing how you view things, you're going to be coming into this place this week of being like, you know what? The stuff that I used to value, I don't anymore. After having some light shined on whatever this situation, this viewpoint, whatever it is, you're now going to have a new viewpoint with this, and it's going to bring a new value in for you, okay? It's just, I'm seeing a different mindset. It's like, I don't know, it's something clicking, okay? And I think this is going to be something in the very beginning of the week. What else is happening for everybody this week? Oh, haha. I keep this in this deck because that's just what I do. All right. So if you watch Card of the Day today, you know that I did pull a double card, and we're pulling it a second time. So we got this right here, and this is going to be something, maybe an affirmation or something you can use for the week. Like when you get up in the morning, look in the mirror and say this to yourself. Write it down if you need to right now. You are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find a path to your best self. And then after that, we're following up with the Devil card. So what have you been holding yourself back from? What have you been holding yourself back from being your best and highest self? This is something you have control over, but you're giving it away. You're giving it away to outside things that really don't have control over you. You've made excuses. Oh, I can't do this thing because X, Y, and Z. If X, Y, and Z weren't a thing that you were aware of, what would you actually do? Okay? This is about taking a step outside of things, looking out, a different perspective, seeing things outside of the box. If these things didn't exist, if these things weren't a thing, how would you go about doing these things differently that are actually holding you back? Play around with that. This is saying you don't got to come up with an answer. No. And I'm not saying, be delusional. I'm saying have different perspectives. Hello? Because you got new opportunities and new values of things that you're carrying with you. So open the box a little bit and see where have you restricted yourself from being the best version of you in different areas. This could have to do with anything. Has anxiety been controlling you because of things you've played out in your mind that don't actually exist? Are you not allowing yourself to indulge in things that, you have the right to because you've been budgeting too much? You've been too strict with certain things. Or maybe you've been doing the opposite. You've been playing around too much and it's like, we got to get serious now, Where is that balance, and where can we take a step outside and just journal some things down? Like, in the perfect world, I would be doing blah, 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 and I would feel yada, yada, yada. Play around with that and see how differently that can actually shift some things for you and make some things actually change around a little bit, you know? Play around with that. That's what this is saying. Ooh, I like that. What else is happening for this week? Okay. Two of Swords reversed. We finally have the answers. This is what this is saying. We can finally come out of this crap of not knowing everything, because now it's time. We're taking the blindfold off. We're giving ourselves the options. We're giving ourselves the opportunities. There's finally movement happening. There is information being given to us. There is a duality. There is somebody you can speak to and listen to, and someone that wants to hear what you have to say. We're finally stepping into finding our people. We're getting a new community, or we're really like sprucing up our community, how we're actually standing out. There's sharp ideas, information that is coming about this week for us. And it's like we're finally seeing, oh, I have constricted myself to not see clearly. I'm also feeling like some people may be having some eye stuff, some vision stuff going on. But I think if you're getting like headaches around the eyes, or your vision's blurry, or you know, you were doing your eyeliner, you poked yourself in the eye, and now you got a bloodshot red eye. I think these things are going to be happening because we're really starting to move this energetic stuff around, because there were things that we just were not seeing clearly. And this has a lot to do with the retrogrades, okay? And now that everything's direct, it's like now we're starting to really see things for how they really are, and how we can move through this and move past this and move above it. Because we have these new options and opportunities and a new train of thought. Because remember, that perspective thing, that the societal thing, that spiritual thing, that change, that something that's happening is going to make us see clearly and see things through a different set of eyes. Huh. See that? You see that? What else is going on? The world, especially my fixed signs. I feel like especially my fixed signs and fixed placements are really going to be getting into this new way of doing things and seeing things and celebrating something. Celebrating something this week. Maybe some of you guys are celebrating your birthday. Obviously, Aquarius is. But it's like there's something being celebrated. And again, I'm being drawn back to the hands. Happy hands are busy hands. Busy hands are happy hands. Maybe there's something that you've been wanting to do. You've been wanting to create. You've been wanting to type up. You've been wanting to write out or send a letter or something like that. You know, it's like maybe finally we're using our hands to get those creative flows that are within us out into the world. And it's like now I feel good, and people want to celebrate you, and you want to celebrate yourself. And it's like something has come to full closure for some of you guys too at some point this week. Like something has come to full closure in getting something. I don't know what it is, but it's something, okay? I think for some of you guys as well, there's some kind of conversation that you're going to have with somebody, and things are going to get really real and really raw and very, very much, I don't want to say in your face, but I feel like if you need to speak up about something, this is going to be the week to do it, where they're going to listen to you and what you have to say. Okay, that's also standing out. Let's see if there's anything else before I get into the Oracle cards. We might just end it off because the World's a great card to end the reading on. Or not. We have the 10 of Cups reversed. It's funny because the World card is when we have literally we've completed something, and then the 10 of Cups says the same thing. But maybe again, it's going back to what this Ten of Cups is telling us with the values. There's new things we value within our families. There could be something with the home or the mother as well coming out this week, or unraveling something that has to do with that. And finally stepping out and saying something or doing something, some kind of healing that may be for some of you guys. Like there could be some like healing ceremony with sound bowls is what I'm picking up on. There's a healing ceremony with sound bowls that some of you are going to be doing, and there's going to be this like major release, and like I finally let this out, I've let this go. Some kind of healing technique. I don't know, I'm just hearing like the sound bowls is a really big thing that's standing out to me, and drums, the healing drums too. So if you haven't listened to that in a while, or if you have something set up, definitely do it, or you know, set something up for yourself. I see it has something to do with the home life. So, I mean, it doesn't always have to be the mom. This could be something tied to the dad too, or connection. Like if your mom or dad passed away, there could be some connection within that coming from this too, or even with your ancestors. And speaking of ancestors, I think we're going to pull some of these angels and ancestors cards. And we're going to see. I might read from the book. I usually don't, but maybe I will. I think they might want me to, but let's see. So I'm going to see with the angels and ancestors, what's a message that we can use, and maybe somebody that we can really work with and work through this week. Ooh, we got two of them. We have the Medicine Mother and the Fire Guardian. All right. So Medicine Mother came out first. And this says, honor your inner knowing. So this might have to do with, again, that sound bowl and stuff I was talking about. And when we pulled that Devil card, it's like, what have we been holding ourselves back? How can we tap more in and let those creative juices really go flowing? And how can we step out into different things? Because everything that we want to know is already within us. It's just a matter of working through the stuff, the crap, the unraveling. Okay, I'm seeing somebody unravel something with yarn or something like that with this card. And then with the Fire Guardian, it's ignite your passions. Ignite your passions, okay? And again, the hands are standing out. The hands are standing out. Busy hands are happy hands. That's going to be the theme of the week. I might even put that as the name of this video. But I think I'm going to read these cards because I'm curious just to see what they do say for you guys. So let's see. All right, so that's Medicine Guardian. That's not what I want. Mirror Guardian. All right, so we'll read the Fire Guardian first. So this says to connect with your desires, the sparks that could lead to something beautiful. The Fire Guardian represents the angels of fire. Fire is an energy that many people are afraid of, but shouldn't be. Burning desires can lead to great expansion. Allow the Fire Guardian to help you awaken a wild side of yourself and burn away any fear or shame that stands between you and your desires. When this card appears, you are reminded that passion is powerful and absolutely encouraged by spirit. And I really feel like for you guys, when I was talking about, what card was it? With that Ace of Wands and that Page of Pentacles, and then the Devil card following, this really just ties in together. It really ties in together. And then we're going to see the Medicine Mother. All right. Take action. And remember, I said this is the week where it's like we have finally seen things move forward. It's finally with that Two of Swords reverse. That was that boom, take action. The information is there. It's time to step out. And so this is what Medicine Mother is saying. Honor your inner knowing. Take action. Do what you know you need to do. This is taking care of business, right? We're in that place, taking care of business. Mother always knows best, they say, and it's true. We all know a maternal figure who's extremely intuitive and insightful, and this medicine mother has gone through many ups and downs. She has lived and she has lost. She knows what it's like to suffer and want to give up. So the medicine of this card is that it's okay to make mistakes and get it wrong sometimes, and it's okay for things to come to an end. That World card and that Ten of Cups reversed, like I said, wow. It's not the end of the world. It's just the end of one chapter and the beginning of something new. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. The medicine mother reminds you that even though, oh my God, get it together, Juliet. Even though you will have low lows, you aren't here to suffer. You're here to be supported and support others. Let her give you the loving encouragement to take the next step forward. So with the very first card of the Hierophant, that 5, these changes, this is the week where we're really seeing the changes. Like, oh my God, I keep saying I want to do X, Y, and Z, and I want these things to happen. This is the week where we're going to be like, okay, I'm going to do this in order to get this taken care of. And then it's kind of like a domino effect. Okay, well, now that I'm doing this, and then this thing needs to change. And then I got to take care of this. And then this. And you might get a little overwhelmed because it's like, damn, this is a lot of changes. This is a lot of different things. This is kind of scary. Now I'm getting a little stressed out. This is the change you want, and these are the things that kind of fall in line with that. But the changes you're making now aren't going to last with this stressful, like, this is just the beginning of this new chapter that you've now entered in this 2023 after the new moon in Aquarius, with everything direct finally. So this was Tarot of the Week. If you made it this far, comment a crystal emoji and a firework, so I know that you made it this far in this video. And please share how this reading resonated. And I'll catch you guys next week. And don't forget to watch your Aquarius season Tarotscopes. Description box down below has everything.